Welcome, good morning, good evening, however you want to say it. Mostly good afternoon. I'm John Finucane, and alongside me is Michael Elias. We are watching a great game go down. It's consolation bracket, but it's Fenwick Friars versus the South Elgin Storm. Michael, why don't you take it away? Give us some pointers.
Yeah, John, obviously we remember Fenwick made the great run to the championship last year before losing to Bolingbrook. This is their 7th appearance in the tournament. They've won it once, that was back in 1995. But one big thing is that most of their scoring from last year is gone. So we'll see how they can replace that in this game against a good South Elgin team.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about that championship team, you kind of feel like it's a Cinderella story. Fenwick came in here last year, the underdogs, but yes, they're a private school, so a lot of people have a lot of hope for them. Now they lost about 90% of their scoring here. They keep and remain juniors Jimmy Watts and Jake Thies, as well as Tommy Thies, Jake Thies' brother, both football stars who they did go to state for. South Elgin is a little bit more of a kind of question mark on this roster. You think about them and you just go, what are they here for?
Yeah, I mean, South Elgin, obviously, they lost their first game to LT, but it was a high-scoring game, so their offense looks pretty good. I just think that Coach Storm is going to have to look for the defense today and stop this good Fenwick offense. We'll see how that comes into play.
I think it's so cool that the South Elgin Storm, their coach, his last name is Storm. That's got to be destiny. He's got to just feel about that. So as we get underway, it'll be kind of, if you know both of these teams' starting lineups, it'll be the exact same for both as it has been the whole tournament. David Ferguson, their coach, an incredible coach. He made all-state coach last year.
Yep.
He was pretty good. And, I mean, he's an amazing coach. I really do respect him. So he's going to draw up a play early on. I think they're expecting tip-off here. Tip-off will be underway. Garrett McGalley for Fenwick and number 25, Isaiah Boblik, will be on with the tip-off. It'll go South Elgin's way.
Early.
I guess South Elgin's not going to like that foul, but it'll be Fenwick ball here to start, with Jimmy Watts to inbound this one. It'll be another foul.
More trouble.
Little late start here. Time is still off the clock, though, because the ball was in play. It'll go right to Milder. Milder into the corner for Thies. Thies back to Watts. Watts scanning the zone. Downtown to Thies. Thies drives it up, trips a little bit, loses the ball, throws it to Milder. In the corner for Watts. Watts draws it out. Can he make it? No. It'll be Milder. McGalley. McGalley's not going to get it.
No good there, right off the iron. Hopefully Fenwick can clean that up.
South Elgin will be in transition with Nambudi. Out to number 33, Man. Man tries to go himself, does not have it. There'll be Thies taking himself, and that's going to be the first points of the game.
Tommy Thies flying down the court there. Looks like Superman.
It definitely does. He was flying out there. Number 21, Kachula, out into the corner for Man now. Man out to number 1. Low scoring affair as we've started this game. But you know what I will say, as these twins are shining like diamonds.
Yeah, I'm excited for this matchup between Garrett McNally and Elijah Bobic. I think that's going to be an interesting matchup. Both pretty big guys. We'll see how they can handle each other.
I mean, last game that Fenwick played on the first day, Garrett McNally, he was the star, the diamond, I might add, of this team. He had about 18 points, but they did lose. So you take that how you will. That guy, he was running this offense.
Yes.
So as the first trip to the charity stripe, Nambo will be no good. Second trip, it'll be good. It'll be a tied game, 2-2 here. Watts to take this one in transition. He's at the Duke. Powers through, hands it off to Thies. Thies to Milder. In the corner to the other Thies twin. Down low to McNally. McNally drives. Throws it out. Fakes. Into the corner to his brother. Thies taking it himself. Back out to his brother again. Loses the ball. It's in transition. Milder remains possession. Takes it himself. Throws it out to Watts. Watts drives. Blocked.
South Elgin defense looking pretty good early. Fooled Fenwick on that possession.
Yeah, definitely 2 losses of control. South Elgin took advantage of that. Milder will swipe this one away to Thies in transition. He's going to take it downtown himself. Reverse lay, and he's got it off the glass.
Great job going up to the hoop. No regard for anyone else, just going and keeping his head down.
I mean, there was no regard for anybody on that court. Then will come out, play heavy press, and it'll be no good for the lay. Thies in transition. See, takes it himself. Looking like a solo Superman show out there.
Thies again just driving down the court, putting his head down, not scared of anyone.
You know, a lot of the team, especially Fenwick, they take their guys from football. So there's a lot of physical players you'll see on here.
Yeah, like they had Nate Marshall last year, Michigan football commit. Pretty big guys on Fenwick.
Yeah, Fenwick is definitely a powerhouse in this in this tournament, even though they're not in the championship contender. Number 5, Travis Cole, will come in, and he will play pressure. South Elgin will go in transition. Number 11, Larry Smith III.
Great off-the-ball cut by Smith, getting it to the hoop.
Watts looking for a call. Heavy press already. Hasn't even made it past half course. Thies to Miller. Again to Tommy Thies. Back out to Watts. Watts with the 3 is good.
Yeah, that is a great shot by Watts coming off of that screen on the elbow. We'll see if Fenwick keeps going to that.
I mean, that was an incredible look. You're going to want that one a lot more. Smith third is trying to fight. Ball was knocked away by a Thies twin. Corner 3 is no good.
Big man taking a shot there. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, in this age of basketball, big men, they do a lot more than just go up and set screens. They can shoot now.
Yep.
Watts to Thies. Jake. Jake, heavy presser by Smith. He fights it himself. Throws it out to Watts. Watts. Now to Thies. Watts again, same look. He doesn't have it. Cole with the rebound. Back out to Watts. He gets the screen. Corner and ball's loose. Cole has it. He drives inside, and the lay is good.
Again, Coach Ferguson drawing up the same play 2 times in a row for Watts. Didn't seem to work, but Cole got the rebound, put it back up.
Yeah, Cole took advantage of that misstep, and he showed him how it's done. Tommy Thies is going to get a pick. It looked like Jimmy Watts. It's going to be Smith trying to look for somebody directing traffic. Be downtown for number 25, Bollock. Bollock does not have it. It'll be all Fenwick under the hoop. Jake Thies goes himself, and it's good. Fenwick is dominating.
Yeah, John, I think that's the game strategy for Fenwick today. They have size, so I think they just get it underneath the hoop, into the paint to McNally and the Thies twins, and that'll take them to the win.
Yeah, as that timeout happens from that last possession, we will be taking a short 60-second break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. And welcome back from that short 60-second break. I am John Finucane, alongside me, Michael Elias. It'll be South Elgin Storm possession to bring this one down. Nabolo, transition. Out to Plaza. Plaza, heavy press by the Fenwick defense already. Ball's loose. Smith will retain it. Smith back out to Plaza. Top of the arc. Three is good from Masum Nabo.
Yeah, again, another great look for South Elgin, trying to slow the game down and stop this Fenwick defense.
Looks like Jake Thies. He's trying to take it himself. Hands it out to Watts, to Cole now. Cole takes it himself, and the lay is good off the glass.
Second drive layup for Cole. Second chance opportunities will be huge for Fenwick in this game, and let's see if he can hit this free throw.
I mean, this guy might be cooking out there. He might be cooking casserole. So his trip to the charity stripe will be 2. Or no, it'll be 1. So his 1 is just off the mark. Not terrible, though. Still 13-7. Smith will be in. Taking a transition, tries to fight through this Fenwick defense. Not going to have anything. We'll have Chokolu. Out to Nabalo. Nabalo tries to fight himself, throws it downtown to Baca. Baca will take it himself.
Great play there by South Elgin. Obviously, Fenwick switched to his zone there, so getting the ball to the middle and finding your big man down low.
Yeah, Fenwick's defense has always been adaptive, just from Coach Ferguson himself. Looks like Tommy Thies will take it himself. Looks for somebody. Ball's loose. It'll be Smith. They'll have numbers. He goes up for the lay. Off the glass is good.
Looks like the Thies trying to be a little too aggressive down there by the hoop. Just throws it away. Bad turnover there.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, you want that one back. You want another chance. And that's a Thies shot, mid-range, no good. South Elgin in transition. Corner 3 for South Elgin is not good. That miss was from Chocolua.
Wide open shot. That's what South Elgin's going to need to hit those shots if they want to win this game, because they obviously have a disadvantage on size.
And it was another turnover for Fenwick. That'll be number 33, Kyle Mann, to take that one coast to coast.
Great play there again. South Elgin kind of speeding up the pace of this game. Let's see how Fenwick responds.
Yeah, definitely. Fenwick has been in this game the whole time. And Thies goes up for a lay that misses. Looks like they're just losing steam here, Michael.
Yeah, I mean, their goal obviously right now is to give it to the Thies twins under the hoop and gone cold a little bit.
And again, Kyle Mann responds and gives South Elgin the lead they truly deserve. Downtown to Cole. He's going to go for the lay. That'll be good. It'll be a tie game with a minute left.
I mean, John, they're just dominating under the hoop right now.
They're dominating in a lot of things here. Turnovers, possessions, scoring, and speed. Fenwick's going to need something. That'll be an and 1 for South Elgin, and the bench erupts.
Larry Smith, great take there, not afraid of this sizable Fenwick team and going up to the hoop. I like that take.
In for Fenwick, it'll be Garrick McNally, Jimmy Watts, and a new player, Kanya Williams. Williams kind of like last year's Devontae Meeks. Plays at the same size, same position, and same intensity.
Looks like he'll be running the offense here.
And the headband, too. Both of them did run the headband. And Williams will take it, throw it out to Watts, and Watts' 3 will be good.
I mean, that's Watts, Jimmy Watts again. Looks like they will get the ball to him if he tries to get hot.
Yeah, so this will be South Elgin trying to just draw out some time. Shot clock will be off in the final quarter. Sorry, in the first quarter. It'll be Nabolo to throw this one out around to Chikola. Smith out to Hampton. Hampton throws it up to the top of the arc, and it's good for Kyle Mann.
That's how South Elgin's going to need to win this game. Shooting threes good is a big factor in this game.
And I mean, that South Elgin bench absolutely erupted there.
Yeah.
We're going to take a short step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back. This will be the second quarter, first half of the Fenwick versus South Elgin basketball game. I'm John Finucane. Alongside me was Michael Elias. It'll be Jimmy Watts to take this one off the inbound. Garrick McNally downtown looking for somebody who will have Watts in the corner. Watts to Williams. Williams taking himself. Mid-range jumper, no good. McNally will get the rebound just over. And it'll be good for an and one for Luke Volantic.
I mean, yeah, like they were doing in the first quarter, just getting second chance points, dominating on the boards and under the hoop.
Yeah, that'll be very good. I mean, this will make it a tie game. And that'll make it a tie game here in the main gym. 7 minutes still left to play, so not that big of a deal. And it'll be man to take this one in. Out to Tutula. Down low to Hampton. Hampton heavy pressure. Man in the corner. His three. Good.
I mean, man, I think they're going to have to get the ball to him. He obviously has the hot hand here.
And man has hit 10 points on the day. In off that. Last time out will be Corey Griffin. And as I say his name, he shoots. It'll be South Elgin in transition. Naboa to take this one in. Man now. Back to Naboa. Naboa throws it out to Hampton. Hampton mid-range. No good. It'll be a travel.
Yeah, I think pretty interesting that Coach Ferguson switched back from the zone to the man. I think the zone was working pretty well, but he obviously has confidence in his guys.
So in comes Daylon Wolford for the Friars. Griffin takes it in. Only a freshman on this varsity team. Out to Williams. Williams jukes. Throws it in the corner for Wilford. Williams throws it down low. It'll be picked off by Man. Man will take it, throw it to Smith, and Smith will get that one in transition.
Great defense there by South Elgin.
I mean, that was just not a good pass look there for the Friars. They're going to have to come back 5 points now. Griffin underneath the rim. He's going to be under heavy pressure.
Yeah, man, not afraid to go up with Griffin. I like it.
Yeah, that's actually very good look. So it'll be Fenwick basketball here. Watts to inbound. Kevin Beckford Jr. will be in for this South Elgin team. It'll be McNally out to Warford. Transition to Watts. Down. Williams will have, it'll be picked off. Again, looks like Watts is going to have it. Smith will go up, almost blocked by Watts. They're going to have to go hurry up here.
I mean, when it's not man shooting three, it's Smith driving to the basket. They have two great scorers here, and they're going to look to get to both of them.
Yeah, this will definitely be a hard challenge for the Friars today. Griffin gets the rebound, and he'll be good for two.
South Elgin has to present second chance points from Fenwick.
Yeah, this is definitely not Friars' game right now, but they're coming back. It'll be number 21 to throw this one up for a three, and it'll be Luca to hit that three.
Just seems like every single shot is going in for South Elgin here.
Exactly. Griffin will have to Luca guarded. He'll take it himself. Mid-range jumper is good. No, it is not. Thought ball was out there, but it won't. Man in transition. He'll do a little spin move, and he'll show it off. Won't drop. It's a fight under the rim here. Fenwick will still remain possession. It'll be two-man matched. Numbers will come. Griffin has it. Looking for another mid-range jumper. Ball stolen by Chaluk. Down low to number 10. He'll not have it. Thies. Down low to Williams. Williams will put that one up for 2.
Finally, something drops for Fenwick. They needed that.
It's almost like they've had butter on their fingers and a lid on the rim.
You could say that again.
So man will now be in transition. Now 3 players to come in, so this will change a lot of things. Man fakes a 3, will go in downtown. Pass it out to Hampton. Hampton won't have it. He'll get fouled on his way up.
Yeah, I like Coach Storm putting in Hampton to go up against McNally. That should be another interesting matchup, as that is a pretty even matchup in size.
Yeah, definitely. So after this free throw, you'll have 3 Fenwick players, both of the Thies brothers, and number 11, Bobby Mildler. So they're all come in. Corey Griffin's off. Jimmy Watts is out. And number 2, Williams, will be out as well. So it'll be a timeout, South Elgin. When we come back, a 4-minute game here to half. The South Elgin Storm leads. What are you going to do if you're Fenwick here?
If I'm Coach Ferguson here again, I think I go back to the zone defense and just keep getting it to the Thies twins under the hoop, because that's what seemed to work in the first quarter.
All right, and we will take our short step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Your Sports Network. Welcome back to this electric game here in the main gym. As you just saw, I'm very happy. I'm glad to be here. It'll be Wilford to take this one off the Fenwick possession. Ball's almost stolen by Smith. He'll be taken by a Storm player, number 10, Belford. Smith will have this one in transition, won't have it. Ball will come loose. Belford again down low, and they won't have it.
Heavy pressure there from Smith.
I mean, look at this defense. I thought Fenwick had decent defense, but I guess I was proven wrong. Wilford with the 2 there as I'm speaking.
Both teams speeding up the pace of the game.
You're able to speed it up if you are the Storm, but Fenwick needs to take a step aside here. McNally for the rebound. He'll pass it out. It'll be Thies in the corner. Out to Woodford. Woodford directing traffic. McNally to Thies. McNally again. Game of hot potatoes.
Gotta find something here.
You have 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Thies is taking himself. He has an open lay. Pass it out to his brother. 3-pointer. Just off the mark. Looks like he got a hand on that one.
Pretty forced shot there from Tommy Thies.
And man will have his corner 3. He's got 13 on the day.
Yeah, they just got to keep feeding the ball to Mann and Smith, and they could get a victory.
Mann has half of their points already tonight, or this afternoon. It's not night yet. Wilford will go up for 2. We'll just hit the rim. We'll bounce out. Beckford. Beckford out to man. Let's see, can he do it again? No good. Oh, it'll be Beckford for the rebound. Ballack. It'll be Fenwick basketball. Number 11, Milder, trying to take this one all himself. Needs to slow down to get his buddies. Thies finds a lay. He doesn't have it.
When Fenwick slows down, they don't play their best basketball. I think they need to speed up the pace, play aggressive defense.
They need to keep up that defense. You said it correctly. It'll be Smith looking for Ballack. Beckford, three. Just good.
Another great look for South Elgin. Fenwick cannot seem to stop South Elgin from the perimeter.
Yeah, this is definitely South Elgin's game. And coming in here, I didn't believe it. It'll be Milder, no score.
South Elgin foul number 10, Kevin Beckford Jr. is first. Team second. At the line to shoot one now.
So Bobby Milder maybe will be shooting. We have different rosters than the scoring table, and we're hearing different names, so I'm very confused. That's why I got quiet. We're going to call it Milder because we have not been corrected yet. So his first free throw will be good. It'll be a 10-point game going into 1 minute and a half. Looks like, oh, they have to fix the rim. That was easy. So possession will stay the Storm's way as Michael McMahon fixed the rim there. Man to take this one in as well. Naboa is in now. Out to Chakula. Chakula is good for the deep three.
I mean, everything's going in for South Elgin today. I think they got to, I mean, it's a crazy shot, but they just have to stick to that if it's going to work.
There might be a magnet in the ball and one in the rim because everything is just going in like butter. It'd be number 0, Murray, out to Watts. Bobby Milder to take this one will get blocked at the rim.
Interesting take there from Milder.
So Milder will go up for 2 now.
Trying to force some scoring, get his team back in the game.
I feel like we should call him Stewart because these guys are looking weird and we're looking weird. But these guys seem confident. Should we? I think we have to change his name to Stewart.
Stewart?
That's his, okay. Millard is Stewart. We apologize for the people at home. We have been getting it wrong, and I think the scores table has been getting it wrong as well. So Stewart goes 2 for 2 here as our scores table gets thrown on the screen really quickly. Shout out to them. They're the real guys in this game. So it'll be a nice man-on-man matchup for Fenwick. This is their bread and butter here. 50 seconds left, 22 on the shot clock, 30 seconds difference. South Elgin just looking for something to huck up. The worst thing you can do here for if you're South Elgin is get a shot clock violation. Bablick goes up, doesn't have it. It'll be number 11, Shepard, to get this one. Murray to Shepard. Out to Watts. Watts, 24 seconds. Only a 1/10 of a second separate shot and game clock.
It looks like Fenwick is just trying to force shots here, but.
Thies fighting. Thies gets a steal there just at the rim. He'll be number 4, Watts, to take this one. Thies has 9 seconds. What does he do? Hands it out to Watts, their shooter. Looking for a screen, mid-range jumper, blocked. 2 seconds, 1.
Oh.
And the half-court heave is no good. We will be going to halftime. Michael, do you have any closing thoughts? What do you have to do if you're Fenwick here?
Fenwick, I mean, there's nothing they can do about these three-point shots that are going in for South Elgin, but, I mean, they're going to have to miss some at some point. So when you can get the ball, you have to make the possession matter, and you can't just, they're being careless with the ball a little bit, but we'll see how they can clean that up.
Yeah, so it'll be a 9-minute halftime for us. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. as we come on later, so will South Elgin, walking in a little late from the locker room. Definitely celebrating this, not blowout, but a little bit of a lead they have going into the second half. I'm John Finucane. Alongside me is Michael Elias. Michael, why don't you just give a recap for people who weren't turning in the first half?
Yeah, first half, Fenwick came out pretty strong, was dominating on the boards and under the hoop. Then South Elgin switched it up a little bit, and Kyle Mann, I think, got hot, and Larry Smith got hot, and then they came out to a big lead, and here we are, start of the third quarter.
I mean, yeah, you got to talk about those two, Smith and Mann. Those have been just the diamonds here for this South Elgin team. So Naboa will come in transition. You'll have Balik now. Balik's ball will be loose. Number 11, Stewart, will just go down. I think he'll get.
Number 11, Larry Smith III, his first, team's first Fenwick basketball out of bounds.
So Fenwick basketball out of bounds. Stewart will inbound.
Only Smith's first foul of the game, so.
Out to Jake Thies. Jake hands it off to Stewart. Both Thies on his sides. He'll find Jake. Jake throws out to Watts, and he'll be just off the mark.
Yeah, Jimmy Watts really can't find a shot right now, unlike any other games. I mean, he's their best shooter, so hopefully he can find his groove.
So it'll be South Elgin basketball off, whatever call that was. Now Bowo will now come in. And Mann will go up with a hook, and he'll show off that diamond experience.
It's 15 now for Mann. They really got to find a way to neutralize him.
I mean, earlier in this game, before a lot of other people went in, he had almost half the points, and he's showing why he did it. So Jimmy Watts will have a mid-range two that just won't fall. It'll be Thies to his brother. Mid-range two to do it again. He's going to be fought under the hoop. Had Watts in the corner, but it'll be fouled.
It's almost like there's a lid on the basket for Fenwick.
I mean, when you talk about there being a lid, there's got to be a magnet in the hoop for South Elgin. Thies will go up, and he'll get fouled.
Aggressive defense from Kyle Mann, not afraid to go up with Tommy Thies, who is a pretty big guy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, both of these teams have just been absolutely dominant. And you have your core players. I mean, you have the Thies twins, and I would say that Jimmy Watts could be another guy for that Fenwick offense. They've just been the diamonds. But then it's only a two-man show for South Elgin. It's going to be Mann and Smith. Those guys have just been running the show for their teams.
Yeah, I mean, and they got to keep getting it to them. I mean, even Luca, he's been a pretty decent factor in the game, hitting his shots, but.
Yeah. So in that, McNally will get the rebound off Watts' free throw. Then he'll get fouled, so he'll go to the line.
Yeah, John, that's also another thing. Fenwick that will be huge for Fenwick if they want to win this game, is second chance points.
This is definitely a big second chance here, and it does not drop. Let's see, can they get a rebound? They will. McNally out to Thies, guiding his brother, Jake. Jake Thies has the ball now. Out to Watts. Watts to McNally. McNally back to Jake Thies. Takes a little stutter step. He goes up, gets it for two.
2 rebounds in a row. Leads to 4 points for Fenwick.
Yeah, he'll beat the shot clock too. Had 3 seconds winding down. They'll pass it down low to Mann. It'll be Smith to do a reverse lay, not going to get it. Thies will have the rebound. Thies out to Jimmy Watts in the corner. His three drops. This Fenwick team is hiding up.
That's the Jimmy Watts Fenwick is used to, and they're forcing a timeout. Great shot by Jimmy Watts.
So we're going to take a short step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to Fenwick versus South Elgin. It is going to be a 6-point game now. Fenwick is starting to heat up off that last timeout, forcing one for South Elgin.
Yeah, they got the few second chance points. Got to stop, gave it to Watts.
That'll be out of bounds ball, and that bench lights up.
Aggressive defense coming out of a press. I like the move from Coach Ferguson.
I mean, that's how you got to come out of a half. Just like that. Watts will throw out to McNally. Back out to Watts. He'll get a screen. Go up for two. Reverse lay is good for him, and they'll go right on the defense.
5 straight for Jimmy Watts.
I mean, wow, that corner three just to go to that now, and a little forced turnover. The ball will be picked. It'll still be loose. They'll have Smith to go up. No, that is not Smith. That'll be Ballack.
Yeah, Fenwick's press is looking really good. South Elgin kind of struggled to get it across the Duke there, but got it across, all that matters.
You know, these are just, this is just ticky-tacky free throws now. I mean, yeah, you can make them, put yourself ahead, but Fenwick is starting to heat up, and a lot of the times you see, especially in that Cinderella run last time, if Coach Ferguson can get his team heated up, get them started, he'll be able to continue, and that first miss is major.
And I'm sure that Coach Ferguson and Fenwick are not mad about getting Bobic to the line, as he is the biggest player on South Elgin. And
I think they'd rather have him at least make one and then have that block. That's definitely what he's going through his head. He's struggling at this. Thies will be in transition off that rebound. He'll take it himself, and he'll make it for two. The Wick boys are heating up.
Yeah, that's what Jake Thies was doing in the first quarter, just driving to the rim, putting his head down. It looks like he's going to continue that in the second half.
Looks like Fenwick's going to try to steal this one. McNally will set up a screen. Smith will have it. Deftly guarded Namboa. Chiklua down to Bablick. It'll be ball out. No. Timeout Fenwick.
Timeout there from Coach Ferguson. They were just on a heater, but
I think he thought that the ball went out, so he just wanted to take a timeout. Didn't want them to get in transition because he saw that open lane they had. So before we step aside, we're going to thank a couple of our sponsors. We'd love to thank Breakaway Basketball, Chicago Super Coach LLC, and the Chick-fil-A of Elmhurst. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to this intense game off the Fenwick timeout. It'll be Jimmy Watts to inbound to Thies. Thies will hand it off to Stewart. Stewart to Watts. Back out to Thies. Thies will drive by himself. He'll get fouled on the way up, and that'll be an and one for Fenwick.
I mean, again, the Thies brothers, especially Jake, they're just driving to the hoop, and South Elgin cannot do anything about it.
So that is major. This will make it a 1-point game. Well, that made it a 1-point game. This will make it a tied game now.
It puts Jake Thies in double digits for the day.
So you'll continue into the consolation bracket with this win here. A little early to talk about it, but this is major. And his first one will drop for Jake Thies. Almost stolen by Corey Griffin. High jump. They're trying to steal it here back on half court. That call will not be made. The score erupts. Be out to Chikula. There'll be a hand on it from Corey Griffin. Stewart will get it. It'll be off the foot of Jake Thies. Back to Jimmy Watts. Coach Ferguson telling his men to take a little break. Out to Jake Thies. Jimmy Watts drives up. Stewart puts his foot back. Pump fakes twice. Thies spin moves. Goes up 6. Not going to have it. It'll be Stewart. Corner 3 from Jimmy Watts. Just off the mark. Will beat the scoreboard. Oh, it'll be picked off. Corey Griffin in the corner will have it.
I think Fenwick needs to slow the game down here and try and get it to Watts. He's hot. Set up a three-point shot for number 4.
Coach tried to slow him down. They weren't listening, so now they'll reap the repercussions. Corey Griffin throws it to the corner to Thies. Thies will drive and bound, almost lose it, but have a spin move. Thies goes under the rim, checks out to Jimmy Watts, and Jimmy Watts' 3 will be no good.
Yeah, they're setting it up for Watts, trying to get him to the shot to take the lead.
That ball will just be off the foot of Nalabono. Michael McMahon will come back in for this Fenwick team.
Jimmy Watts out of the game.
This is major. If you're South Elgin, this is the perfect time to try to get a lead with Watts not coming, with Watts being out. But Devontae Williams will be coming in for Jake Thies, so there will be no Thies brothers out on the court now. First time in a while we haven't seen that. Man will try to inbound this one. We'll have Stewart of the opposite team to catch it. Down to Corey Griffin. He'll pump fake. He'll put it up for 2. The Friars have the lead.
Amazing comeback by Fenwick. Never wavered, and now they have the lead in the third quarter.
You know, I get why they call them the Wick Boys, because they're light like a candle.
Yeah.
Corey Griffin playing hard defense. Man to Smith. Smith looking for Nalabo. He'll get a screen. Ball will be loose.
Oh.
It'll be Stewart to get this one, and he'll put it up for the lay. That was terrible.
Amazing defense by Stewart.
I mean, just picked right off. So it'll be tough defense again. Ball will be loose. Will he have control? He cannot have it. Ballack will go. Oh, it'll be picked off. Still control of South Elgin. 17 seconds. Looks like a foul.
Coach Ferguson trying to plead his case to the refs, but
Either
that will do no good.
plead his case or try to understand what the foul is. Thankfully not a shooting foul here, as Fenwick is now up 4. Trying to build a lead here. Man, down low, ball's loose. Fenwick with another incredible steal. Griffin in transition. He'll slow down to get a mid-range jumper. That'll just drop.
Yeah, Smith tried to thread the needle to get it to man. He got it, but just couldn't maintain possession of the ball.
I mean, these Friars are absolutely incredible to watch. Ball will be loose. Not a backcourt violation, but McMahon will have it. Corey down low. Just short. I don't know who's going to have possession. It'll be jump ball as Jake Thies will come in.
Yeah, South Elgin is just throwing the ball around, not without any care for the ball. I mean, Coach Storm's got to talk to his guys.
You know what I like to say? You know, Fenwick plays fast, aggressive basketball, but there's a better word for it. They play cleanup. They can lose a lead very shortly, but they'll gain it back even quicker.
Yeah, they never put their heads down, and they just keep fighting.
So Williams a little confused to try to look for somebody. It'll have Corey Griffin up top. Griffin can't get a read from his coach. Hands off to Williams. Williams will lose the ball. Smith will be credited with the steal.
Coach Ferguson not happy with Williams there. Got the ball turned over, then fouled Smith.
So that'll be his first foul. Still not in foul trouble. Nobody on this court is in foul trouble.
Yeah, that's been good that both teams have been able to avoid foul trouble.
Williams will steal this one. Will unfortunately pass it off to Beckford. Beckford will have man. Man to Smith. Smith to Hampton. Hampton to Beckford. Out to Hampton. It'll be good for a foul.
Looks like they're going to bring McNally in for the size.
Hampton will be to the line for 2. Let's see, can he make his first one drop? It'll drop. Fenwick will still hold the lead, 52-47. Let's see, can he make it 52-48?
Jimmy Watts back in the game for Fenwick. That is huge. South Elgin not really taking advantage of when he was out of the game. Now they're really going to try and have to play good defense.
So now Thies will come in in transition, trying to find somebody open. Slowing down the pace of game. Hands it out to Watts. Watts pump fakes. Goes himself. Long arm layup will not be good. He'll have Beckford under the rim. It'll be stolen by the Thies. Thies will have a spin move heavily guarded for Storm players. Larry Smith in transition. No good. 1 minute left on the shot clock. Corey Griffin will take this one in transition. Let's see what he can do with it. Slows down, and it'll be a travel.
Yeah, man tried to take a charge there. It looked kind of awkward. Kind of just froze up. Almost missed the guy. But they got the ball. That's all that matters.
You know, when somebody asks me, how do I lose my voice when I do this tournament? It's because of stuff like that. Just inciting little chain of events that don't stop, so I never get a break. There'll be a new player out here. Just hit. Hampton will be under. Blocked by McNally.
Yeah, that was not the shot for Anthony Plaza there. Kind of forced it, and that's not what Coach Storm wants for his guys.
Plaza, first time out here tonight. Hampton's first free throw will be just good. It'll roll over. So Stewart will come in, and Conrad Sperry will come in. First time we see him tonight. First time we've seen him in the tournament. Welcome to the Classic. Stewart will lose his footing. Try to hand it off. 30 seconds left, 20 on the shot clock. Shot clock will be off. I apologize. Stewart just trying to find somebody. You can't dribble it out here. You'll lose possession in the next quarter. You have to put a shot up and try to rebound.
South Elgin in man.
10, not 8, 7, 6, 5. It'll be out to Stewart. Stewart, 3. Good! Beats the buzzard! Welcome to the Jack Tosh. So the score going into the fourth quarter, 55-48. This is a story of the comeback.
Yeah, great quarter by Fenwick. That is exactly what they needed. Now we'll see what Coach Storm can drop in the huddle.
Yeah, so we will take a short step aside. But before we go, we will have to read some sponsors that we're very welcome for. Roberto's Pizza, Rosati's Pizza, and State Farm Insurance. Thank you very much. You're watching York Sports Network. All right, welcome back to South Elgin versus Fenwick. Man will go in. He'll drive himself, hand out to Hampton. Hampton will bring himself to the corner. He's going to put up a mid-range 2. Thies will go for the rebound. It'll come down for Jimmy Watts.
Almost lost it there.
Yeah, that crowd erupted. Jake Thies will take this one. Jimmy Watts. Back to Shepard. Ball will come loose. Butterfingers here. Put it out for Stewart. Stewart, reverse layup, no good.
Great move there, going to crossover to the left hand. Almost got the jelly, but just missed.
Stewart just came behind, man, and tried to steal it. Ooh, and it'll go down for 3. Anthony Plaza had an incredible corner 3, went down with Thies hitting him, and he still made the 3.
His first shot was not a very good shot, but he gets into the corner, he gets a good look, and he can drill that shot.
So it'll be Jake Thies to bring this one in. Little round the back, out to Watts. To Shepard. Shepard to Jake. Back to his brother, Tommy. McNally puts it up for two, no good.
3 South Elgin players fighting for the rebound. I don't think they realize they're on the same team.
I mean, you get that tunnel vision. All jerseys look the same. So it'll be Jake Thies guarding Beckford heavily, trying to get another steal to put Fenwick ahead even more. Hampton goes down with it, takes his dribble, and he'll put that one up.
Yeah, Coach Ferguson and the Friars have done a really good job at neutralizing Kyle Mann, but looks like they're going to start getting it to Hampton down low.
Looks like Hampton's taking a step up.
Timeout on the floor. Timeout Fenwick.
It'll be timeout Fenwick.
Full 60-second timeout.
So it'll be a full 60-second timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Your Sports Network. Welcome back to Fenwick versus South Elgin. I'm John Finucane. Alongside me is Michael Elias. Fenwick's going to take a little bit more time coming out of the huddle. No changes in either lineups. It's going to be a 2-point game with, give or take, 6 minutes left on the clock here. Jimmy Watts to inbound this one right at the scores table. He'll have Jake Thies to take this one in. Hopefully not to get a backcourt violation. Hands it off to his brother Tommy. Back to McNally. Shepard in the corner. Thies goes up for it. Almost fouled. Smith will go down. Ooh. What?
We have a flagrant foul on Fenwick.
I'm gonna call it. That was not it.
Wow. Flagrant, intentional foul. Plaza's going to go to the charity stripe for 2 and the ball, I believe.
I don't like that call at all.
That is a huge momentum swinger for South Elgin.
So he's going to miss this first one. Plaza, I mean, I wish we could get another look at that. I think Plaza lost his footing, fell into Thies.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it looked like he just slipped. But, the ref's call, can't argue it.
So, just as Tommy Thies came off the bench, he'll be put right back on for Corey Griffin, the freshman. Has Smith, man again. Man to Smith. To Beckford, almost stolen by Stewart. Hampton's going to go down, and he'll put this game into a 1-point lead for the Storm.
Yeah, Stewart went for it all there, did not pay off, tried to steal it, came back in and got a bucket.
Griffin to McNally, out to Thies. To Jimmy Watts. Watts will get blocked at the line. He'll go down hard. Does he get the foul? I think it's going to be Fenwick basketball. No foul on this one, but they do have a chance to put this lead ahead. Corey Griffin in the corner, pump fakes twice, goes up with it, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound. Hampton steals. That'll be
Coach Storm not happy with that call.
24, now it's Hampton, his first, team's first.
so Hampton's gonna get a foul. They'll be able to retry this one. Same spot, same person getting the ball.
Yeah, I think they're going to look for Jake Thies down low, hopefully, on this possession.
Jimmy Watts goes up for 2. Doesn't get it. Hampton will come down with the rebound. We'll have man in transition out to Beckford. Beckford to Smith. Smith to Beckford again. Out to Plaza. 3 ball is good for Plaza.
Huge shot from Plaza. That's 2 threes in a row that he's made. Hopefully they can get him hot, keep going.
Yeah, he comes off the bench kind of late in this game, but he's showing his impact that he should have been out all day, coach. Corey Griffin goes up, fouled, and he'll get the and one. Show it off, Corey Griffin.
What a finish from Corey Griffin.
South Elgin
He's bigger than Plaza. He's got a little more muscle, so he knows that he has the advantage there. Drives in, rides the hip for an and one.
Yeah, I mean, no offense to him, but he's got a lot of muscle on him. I would not expect him to be a freshman.
Yeah.
He looks like a sophomore in college. That is a big freshman.
Clearly, Coach Ferguson using that to his advantage.
Definitely. And that shooting form he'll use to his advantage is 2, as he'll get 3, but the Friars down 1 now.
I'm surprised that they haven't drawn anything up for Kyle Mann yet, as he has had the hot games so far.
Looks like they're kind of slowing him down here and just relying on Hampton now and Plaza. Hampton will hand it out to Mann. Fenwick might be reading Mann as well. Hampton.
Just kind of stuck there, awkward dribble there.
Going to be a man defense, I believe.
Yep.
Going to get a screen from Plaza. Beckford goes in. Is the shot good? Beats the buzzer, but no good. He'll get his own rebound. Throws it out. Plaza, Smith, it's good for 2. They'll be ahead 3.
Second chance points for both teams will be huge in the last 3 minutes of this game.
This is a very intense basketball game. One of the longer ones, I believe. Jimmy Watts to Shepard. Stewart to Griffin. Griffin will get blocked. Does he get fouled?
And I'm sure Coach Ferguson is not mad with a shooter like Corey Griffin going to the line for 2 in a game like this.
I don't think he is either. I mean, he made that first one he was at earlier. So let's see. Can he make them both is the question on Coach Ferguson's mind. We'll put him down only 1 once again. A little bit of a dog bark in the crowd. Looks like that distracted Griffin just a little bit like it did us.
I did not know where that sound was coming from. Looked around the gym, could not see anyone.
It's like this gym is so whatever. The sound bounces around. You have no clue who's saying it. I think it's coming from that corner. Second one will drop. We'll be sure to investigate where that barking came from throughout the rest of the South Elgin games.
Yeah, I mean, you want to stop them from making the free throws, but I think that's just weird.
I think it is too. I've heard a lot of weird things said during free throws, and that might be the weirdest one. Man is going to be double defended, basically. It'll be Jake Thies guarding Beckford. Beckford's going to go around the hoop, and he'll be out. Fenwick basketball.
Great defense from Fenwick.
Let's go Friars as being chanted in the crowd. Not chanted, said by a couple parents, but I'm going to call it chanted because that's what these Friars need. 3 minutes, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Ferguson calling his shots now. Thies almost loses his footing but keeps the ball in hand. There'll be timeout. Coach Ferguson, I think he wants to give his boys a timeout. A little break, maybe draw up a better play than he was calling.
Yeah, I like that timeout from Coach Ferguson. The offense looked a little stuck there, couldn't really find anyone open, so he's going to draw up a play to his guys, and let's see what they come out with.
Yeah, and Thies almost lost the ball there, so he didn't want it to result in a turnover there. We're going to take a short step aside. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to this very intense game with 2 minutes left. I'm John Finucane, alongside me, Michael Elias. McNally will lose that ball. Smith will be in transition off that, taking coast to coast. Just plow through Corey Griffin to get that too.
Yeah, Griffin doing anything on that to not get a foul called him. You see he was playing straight up.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be the worst. Out to Griffin. Back to Watts. Watts is open. Three is good, just off the mark.
That's the shot they want from Jimmy Watts, but I just didn't fall.
Jimmy and the entire Fenwick bench is going to want that one again. Just barely off the mark. Smith gets a screen from Hampton. It'll be stolen by McNally. Out to Stewart. Stewart was definitely fouled going up for that one.
Going to need to hit both of these. With only 2 minutes left, these are huge free throws for Fenwick.
That'll bring it down to a 2-point game. It is 4 currently. Wait. Yes, it is 4 currently. The scoreboard on our table and the one up top are different. So 4-point game here. Cheers, or dog barks again.
There's the barking.
Didn't affect him, but his first one will drop. I really hope they can hear it at home, or else we're going to sound crazy. Second one will drop. No good for the Barks.
Where is that coming from?
We should do like a Google form and see who's barking at the Fenwick game. Beckford out to Plaza. Plaza almost loses his footing. About to Beckford. Mann and Beckford calling the traffic. Out to Hampton. Hampton heavily guarded. Corey Griffin.
Ooh, Griffin was looking for a jump ball there. Did not get the call. But it looks like they might talk. No, they won't. It'll be a foul on Corey Griffin.
That's only his first. If you can put up 10 points and only have 1 foul, you're doing something right tonight.
Yeah, I mean, South Elgin's doing a good job chewing clock, so Fenwick's going to have to find a way to get the ball back into their hands for one more shot.
So 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot is put up by Smith, just off the mark. Corey Griffin will get this.
Huge for Fenwick that he missed that.
It'll be down low for the Friars, number 12, Luke Van Ockel.
We got a game.
It'll be tied with a minute left. 33 on the shot clock. Michael, put your seatbelt on.
Oh, timeout.
So if you're, let's not take a break. I want you to walk us through. If you're the Friars, how do you win this game? And if you're the South Elgin Storm, how do you win this game?
Well, if you're the Storm, I think you got to give it to Kyle Mann or Larry Smith. They've been the 2 guys that have had the hot hand in this game. And I think if you're the Friars, you go back to that press and you try and get a shot for Watts or have Thies go to the hoop.
Yeah, I mean, those Thies brothers have been very helpful so far. Tommy hasn't been out since the beginning of the 4th, end of the 3rd, I believe. But Jake has been showing that this is pretty much his game to his brother. Again, the freshman, Corey Griffin, comes out with 10 and only 1 foul.
Yeah.
He's doing something right tonight.
I would not be surprised if Coach Ferguson will also drop a play for Griffin, as he also has been hot for the Friars.
Same with Stewart. I mean, everybody on here except Luke, who just came on, has double-digit points.
Clearly, Coach Ferguson's offense is doing something right, John.
Exactly. So no break taken for us, but 2 breaks are on the court. It'll be man up top. Seconds are now dwindling. It's tied game. This score makes it no good. Can he put it up? No good. It'll be Fenwick basketball. Timeout. Fenwick Friars. We will take a step aside because we are able to say our opinion. So we're going to let you guys take a break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back. You already know what game it is. This is a very intense game, I might add. 50 seconds, 0.5 is going to be on the clock, 34-20 separating them both.
Wick boys looking for a big shot here.
We're going to have Jimmy Watts to inbound this one. It'll be close defense to make sure the Friars cannot score. Finholm will take this one down for the Friars. They're confident with him. Corey Griffin. He's trying to slow this out. Will he drag clock? He will drain clock. Little almost stolen by Smith. Ball will be out. Seeing, can he get a foul? It'll go out. Watts.
Whoa. Charge on Jake Thies. I mean, now if you're Coach Storm, you're setting up to take the last shot of the game.
Yeah, you gotta. If this game might be going to overtime.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Storm, I'm drawing up a play for 33.
I know that's your guy there.
Yeah, they just brought you Luca, and also has been a good three-point shooter in this game. Number 21, look out for him in the corner.
So final 20 seconds. Shot clock is off. Smith heavily guarded by Griffin. Timeout. South Elgin Storm. Should we take a break aside, or do you want to run us through how you would do this?
Sure. I mean, South Elgin, they obviously want the last shot. So, I mean, any way you can get the ball to Luca, Mann, or Smith. I mean, any way you can, it will work.
If they drain whatever shot they do, this gym will absolutely erupt, and I expect more dog barkings.
Yes, John.
We're going to take a short step aside for the remainder of this timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back. Got a little chippy coming out of that timeout. It'll be South Elgin to inbound this one. Man to Mignolo. Oh, ball's going to be loose. Smith. Final 13 seconds. Shot clock's off. Luca, deep three. No good. Thies to get this one. 6 seconds.
No timeouts
5.
left for Fenwick.
Corey, can he get this one?
Oh, they have 1 second left for a shot. I mean, I don't think anything can happen. They got to get the ball
They have
across.
a lot less than 1 second left.
0.9 on the clock.
I feel like everybody, they're going to bring in McMahon now. They're going to take out McNally.
Yeah, Fenwick, you just need size here, block any shots that they could possibly get up with.
That's a good pick. Look how tall that guy is. Man, heave. No good. We're going to overtime.
Wow.
So this will be the first overtime of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic 51st. And what a team to do it. Constellation bracket, Fenwick, South Elgin. We're going to take a short step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Hey, welcome back. Overtime from the main gym. So Corey will get the first goal off the tip-off. He'll be good for 2, 65-63. You have to score here. This is a must-score time. You're going to need your shooters on point and your big men tall. Smith, heavily guarded by Stewart. Manuel, he goes up for 2. No good. McNally.
Oh,
what?
Interesting call from the refs.
So it'll be South Elgin basketball here. Smith in the corner throws out to Boblik. Now it's going to be Manulo. Smith. The countdown is starting. Shot clock at 6 seconds. Who are they going to give it to? Shot clock violation, no good.
35-second shot clock violation.
So they're going to give it a shot clock violation, I guess.
Good for Fenwick there. No points came out of it, and they chewed a lot of clock.
Yeah, that'll be very good. Thies is going to come in. Jimmy Watts is going to put a little separation, break that man defense. Smart plays. Watts, Thies. Stewart. Watts. Corey Griffin. Griffin just trying to get a little bit of distance. Thies to Shepard. Looks like they're dragging out clock again. He'll be 5. Shot over, and it's good for Corey Griffin.
Yeah, I think Corey Griffin's going to be their guy in overtime. He's obviously not afraid to take the shot, and I think Coach Ferguson's going to continue to look for him in the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
I will say this Corey Griffin guy, he's looking like a highlight for this Fenwick team for the next 4 years. So it'll be heavy pressure. Mann's got the ball. Will he shoot? He'll dish it out to Smith under the hoop. Ball will come loose. Foul, Friars.
In the times that South Elgin has tried to inbound it, this Fenwick defense has done a pretty good job. So let's see what Coach Storm can do to break this Fenwick defense.
So we're coming up to 2 minutes now. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Out to Mann. Ball almost loose in that handoff. Corey Griffin will put a hand on it. Mann again. Now Bowo. Got to stay with it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Mann goes up. No good.
Oh, that's
Spencer comes down with it. Thies. This is not a time to slow down. Thies, Stewart.
South Elgin has to force turnovers right now. They're getting Griffin the ball.
Looks like Fenwick has cleaned up what they did earlier. Lost a lot of turnovers, and that's what happened. That's what drawed this game to overtime. This gym is silent with no cheers. 8. 5.
Gonna go to Griffin.
McNally.
Oh, late foul call there.
He'll get fouled going up, so this will be a shooting foul. Babic will be rewarded with that foul here.
I'm sure Coach Storm does not mind McNally going to the line for 2 here.
No, I mean, he's been good with those mid-range jumpers, so this is just a mid-range jumper for him. And just like I said it, first one will be good for McNally. It'll be a 68-point game here. Let's see, will he drain the second one and put him ahead? Second one will just rim out. You got to be in motion here. Final minute 20. McNally will steal this one in spectacular fashion. Corey Griffin to grab this one. Timeout, Coach Ferguson. You have your final 1 minute and 9 seconds left. You have technically 2 shot clocks to go through, if you think about it like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say things too early, but a 5-point lead with a minute left and you have the ball, it's looking pretty good for Fenwick right now, John.
I mean, yeah, you could realistically hand it to your worst shooter here and just let them drain off 1 shot clock, maybe get them to score there. As long as you don't get them a shooting foul, South Elgin, you could be good in this game.
Yeah, I think Coach Storm, I don't think he wants to give it 1 possession. I mean, I don't know if he's going to come out and start fouling, but they're definitely going to start reaching for the ball and being aggressive.
His team does not have the room to foul like that. His top scorer, Kyle Mann, has 2 now, and Smith will have 2 as well. So not the best look out here today.
Yeah, obviously, you know, man looked like he had like 11 or 12 in that first half, and they've only held him to single-digit points in the second half. That is a great job by Coach Ferguson and the Fenwick defense.
Yeah. So the Friars and the Storm will come out here. This is a battle of the ages. I didn't think this, I will be honest, I did not think this game was going to go into overtime.
Yeah, same. I mean, I think personally this has been my favorite game so far of the Tosh.
And I'm glad I'm here with you.
Yes, you too.
Jimmy Watts will inbound this one to Williams. Williams will hand it off to Corey Griffin. Corey to Thies. Thies double pressure. Corey again. Makes a man miss. Griffin, 13 seconds left on the shot clock, 50 on the game clock. You're hearing the count. He's just got to put something up. 3 seconds. You got to put something up. We'll beat the shot clock. We'll miss.
Now, no points came out of that, but Fenwick is happy about that possession. They've wasted all 35 seconds here. And now the Storm only have 38 seconds to score 5 points.
I think I think Coach Ferguson's got an AirPod in and he's listening. I said, you can put your worst shot up, drain all that clock, and then, you know, as long as they don't get a shooting foul, you're going to be good here. Final 30 seconds. 2 seconds shot separate game and shot clock. Beckford in the corner for three is no good. Stewart, heavy pressure out to Corey Griffin. Griffin to Watts.
That might be the dagger in the heart, John. I think that could be it for this Storm team.
Corey Griffin just looks like he's having a great time out there. He does not care if they win or lose. He's got the biggest smile on his face right now.
Just goes out there and balls out.
I mean, hey, I love it for the kid. I'm going to have to contact some of my friends at Fenwick and see if I can get a Corey Griffin jersey.
Ooh.
That would be great. I would love that. He is really the shining diamond in this game, I will say.
Yes.
He came off the bench middle of second, end of third quarter, and, I mean, he has just put up 14 points, matching Kyle Mann and Smith.
They're going to have to get a shot off quick here. Look for Mann or Smith.
They're going to have to get a foul, something called. Ball will be loose. Stewart will go down for it.
It'll
be Thies. The game will end with 10 seconds. Do they foul? They're just going to keep passing it around. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Friars have win this one. Corey Griffin will put his last shot up. Let's hear your final closing thoughts in this overtime matchup.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, South Elgin did not score a single point in overtime. I mean, I guess that's what happens in most overtime, but hopefully they can clean that up.
Yeah, thank you. Stick around. We will have an interview with Corey Griffin and Jake Thies after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Your Sports Network.
Once again, with the win, Fenwick advances to the consolation quarterfinals, where they'll play Coden High School that game at 12 o'clock. South Elgin will play at 9 a.m. against St. Francis. Those games are both here in the Campbell Gym and will be on Monday. Remember, there are no games tomorrow. Next up, Andrew against the York Dukes. That game will tip in approximately 10 minutes.